Flashy cars? Designer watches? That's not real power. Real wealth is owning your time, your money, and your future. There are certain things that billionaires won't ever tell you, but today I will. When you think of billionaires, you probably picture yachts, jets, and mansions. But that's not what really makes them rich. True secret is how they think, how they decide, and how they act. Today on The Passive Path, we are going deep into the 6 billionaire habits that changed my financial life. These lessons can change yours too. If you want to think and grow like the top 1%, stay with me. Welcome to The Passive Path. If you want more simple and practical lessons about money, investing, and wealth building, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below. Let's jump right in. Billionaires value time more than money. This is not just a slogan. It is how they live every single day. Most people work harder to make more money. Billionaires work smarter to get back their time. I used to think making millions was the goal, till a billionaire friend told me something that hit me hard. If you're still involved in every small task, you're slowing yourself down. That was a wake-up call. I started asking myself a different question. Not how can I make more money, but how can I free up my time to think, build, and lead? Instead of answering every email, I hired an assistant. Instead of handling every client call, I built a team. Instead of micromanaging projects, I focused on scaling businesses. The real wealth is created when you stop trading hours for dollars. If you want to build real freedom, start today. Look at your schedule. What can you delegate? What can you automate? What can you eliminate? When you start valuing your time like a billionaire, your income will follow. If you think that was powerful, wait until you see how billionaires plan their future. Billionaires do not chase short-term wins. They think decades ahead. Most people panic over a bad week in the stock market. Billionaires are building for the next 20 to 30 years. I once asked a billionaire real estate developer how he decides where to invest. He told me, I look at where the world will be, not where it is now. This changed the way I invest. Instead of flipping stocks for fast cash, I started buying assets I believed would grow over decades. Think about Jeff Bezos. He spent over 20 years building Amazon before it became a trillion-dollar giant. Think about Elon Musk. He worked on Tesla for years before it became a household name. Real wealth rewards patience, not panic. Ask yourself today, where will your investments be in 10 years? What business can you build that will still matter in 20 years? Forget the quick wins. Focus on the long game. If you are serious about long-term success, you are going to love the next mindset. Billionaires do not compete. They dominate. They do not fight for space in crowded markets. They create their own. One of my billionaire friends once turned down a deal that could have made him $200 million. Why? Because it would put him in direct competition with his closest partners. He said, I do not compete with giants. I build my own empire. That stuck with me. Think about Apple. Steve Jobs did not try to beat Dell or IBM. He created an entire new world of personal tech. Think about Tesla. Elon Musk did not make a better gas car, built an entirely new electric car industry. If you want to win big, stop asking how you can compete. Ask how you can create. Find a gap no one else sees. Own a space where you set the rules. What unique value can you bring to the world that no one else is offering? One shift can be the difference between struggling and dominating. And if you are ready to think even bigger, let's talk about how billionaires take risks. Billionaires are not reckless. They are fearless, but calculated. When I started trading, I took wild risks. Sometimes they worked, often they did not. When I studied billionaires closely, I saw the difference. They never gamble blindly. They test. They study. They build safety nets before jumping. When they invest, they understand the downside and make sure they can survive it. They do not bet the farm. They protect their base while reaching for the upside. Before making any major move, ask yourself, what is the worst-case scenario? Can you handle it? If yes, go ahead. If no, adjust your plan. Fear is natural, but calculated action builds empires. And speaking of building, the next habit is a major secret weapon for success. Billionaires build relationships long before they need them. One of my billionaire mentors told me, your network is your true net worth, and he lived it. When I met my future business partner, Jeff, I did not pitch myself. I did not ask for favors. I listened. I asked questions. I found ways to help him first. Over time, trust was built. Opportunities followed naturally. Billionaires do not chase people. They invest in relationships. They build real trust. They look for ways to add value first. This is not networking events and business cards. It is about genuine connections. If you want to grow your wealth, grow your circle. Reach out to someone ahead of you. Offer help. Ask smart questions. Be real. One relationship can open doors you never imagined. And if you want to make those doors permanent, you need to master the next principle. Billionaires focus on cash flow, not just net worth. A big number on paper means nothing if there is no money coming in. Most billionaires do not have billions sitting in cash. Their wealth is tied up in businesses, properties, and investments. What matters is the steady cash flow these assets produce. When I built my investment firm, I realized that consistent cash flow is the true engine of freedom. You can be worth $10 million on paper and still struggle. Or you can make $500,000 a year in passive income and live completely free. Cash flow pays your bills. Cash flow funds your growth. Cash flow lets you invest without fear. Start thinking today. How can you create income streams that pay you every month? Real estate, dividend stocks, online businesses, royalties. Cash flow builds the life you want, not just the numbers on a screen. And if you want to tie all of this together, there's one last habit you must adopt. Billionaires move fast. They do not sit around waiting for perfect plans. They act. They adjust later. Richard Branson said it best. Someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it? Say yes and learn how to do it later. Speed beats perfection every time. Opportunities have a short shelf life. Waiting too long kills dreams. What action can you take today? Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Take that first step. Figure out the rest as you go. Let's quickly recap. Value your time like a billionaire. Play the long game. Create instead of competing. Take smart risks. Build powerful relationships. Focus on cash flow. Move fast. Every step you take today can move you closer to your first million and beyond. Which of these billionaire habits will you start applying today? Drop it in the comments. If you found value in this video, like it, subscribe to The Passive Path, and stay tuned for more practical wealth building lessons.